How not to kill your basil. Despite the fact that a lot of people saying growing basil is easy, I actually managed to kill them quite a few times, so I found the secret ingredients on how to grow them. I'm growing basil for those two little shits. Growing basil will save you a lot of money, and by growing them at home you will know that there is no harmful ingredients, no chemicals, and they're pretty great for your bunnies. Also, I don't know if it's pronounced basil or basil, but I normally call it basil. I grew my basil from the grocery store. I just bought any basil. Look for green and vibrant one. I was lucky with the basil that I bought back then because the stems are a lot stronger than any of the others I saw in store. You don't need to buy basil with the roots, because we're gonna cut them anyway. So we're gonna propagate them, meaning that we're gonna cut the stems, put them into the water, and wait until the roots grow, develop, and then put them into soil. Only keep the stronger stems for better success rate in propagating. I only keep the leaves at the top, so I'm going through the process of removing the other leaves. Keeping only leaves at the top will help your cutting to focus energy on producing their roots. I have different length of stems so that the long one I kept at the back when facing the sunlight, and the shorter ones are at the front, closer to the window or the source of the light. Once I'm done with the cuttings, I put the stems into the water and wait a couple of weeks for the roots to grow. After a few weeks, the cutting will develop roots, and that's when you're ready to pot your plant. Alright, so I mentioned at the beginning of the video that I did manage to kill quite a few basils before, so this is not my first batch that I tried to grow. And here is my secret. It's a self-watering pot, and as I was filming I realized that it was kind of broken. So that is a gap where you fill in the water inside. There should have been some sort of nest protection that I actually found the pieces inside, but I was too eager and excited to repot my basils, so I decided not to bother with doing refunds, returns, and ordering again. And don't forget about the self-watering tube or measurement guide. And when I said don't forget, I was talking to myself because I did forget while I was filming this video. As you can see, I already put my plants and soil already, and now I'm attaching the self-watering measurement guide. So once you attach the self-watering and measurement guide, then you pot in your plants inside, not the other way around. Then you would want to fill in the water into the pot through that small gap that was broken on my pot. The red indicator will go higher once it's filled in with the water. Stop until it reaches maximum. It also helps to know when you need to rewater your pot. Your newly cuttings are most likely going to be depressed and sad once you pot them because they used to be in water and suddenly in soil, but that is fine. Give them a few days to get adjusted to a new environment, and normally I will keep the soil a little bit more damp. In addition to saving a lot of money by growing basil at home, they smell really nice, and I like the smell of basil. But the problem with good smelling plants is that it also attracts insects. So to avoid any pests, excluding your own bunnies, or any insects from eating your basil, I would suggest you to get those fly sticky trap. thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully it was useful. So I'm gonna list here everything that I needed to grow basil, so you can take a screenshot of that, and you can find links to the products in my bio as well, so please check it out.